What's up, everybody? It's Too Cold, and as you can see from the title here, I'm getting back into my story time with Too Cold series. This story is going to be kind of an accumulation. I think it'll end up being an accumulation if I got enough time of a few more grimy stories of shit that I did with my dad. So for those of you tuning in for the first time, I'll give you a little backstory on my dad. He was quite the crackhead, as well as he had a addiction to liquor. So when he needed to get some money together, he would get me, and we would go out and put in work together. So anyways, moving along, like I said, my dad had a real bad crack addiction. He didn't always have the money to, go out there and purchase the crack rocks that he needed. And, he would use me at times to, get ahead. Any way he could, exploit me. Back then I didn't realize really what was going on. Today I do, when I look back on this shit, or as I got older, I realized, basically what he was doing was exploiting me. So like I said, he would need the money to come up, to get some crack rocks. He would have me do various things, like I had told the one story about how he made me break into my own best friend's house, so I could steal the VCR so that he could get crack rocks. It ranged from that to he used to put me outside of Jewel Osco. I don't know if you guys have Jewels in the areas where you are, but he would put my bike in the trunk with a flat tire. He would have me stand outside Jewel Osco, catching people as they came in begging for quarters. Now mind you, this is back when the payphone cost a quarter. He would have me out there panhandling for quarters, telling people that I have a flat tire, and that I'm late, that I need to get home, and my dad's going to be worried about me, and if I could borrow 25 cents to use the payphone so that I could call home and let them know where I was at, even though it was all bullshit. These people would see this young man standing out here with a flat tire, and they would feel sorry for me, and a lot of times, along with the quarter, they'd give me a couple bucks to fix my flat tire. Now you figure after I catch about 50 people going in, maybe half of them would give me a quarter along with a buck or two. That shit adds up after a while. I mean, it got to the point where he would get my friends to go out there and team up with me and work as a team, panhandling. Like I said, he would make quite a bit of money, us standing out there panhandling the way we did. The shit accumulated, and, he was able to get his crack rocks. Another thing that he was real famous for was on garbage day, he would go around and he would pull broken TVs as well as VCRs out of people's trash. He would go to the higher end places and pull their shit out on garbage day. He would then proceed to put the shit in the garage, and if we fell upon hard times, he would have me. We would put the shit in the trunk and we would go stand outside video stores, and his main prey, not that I'm proud of it, was people who could barely understand English was somebody he would attempt to get me to sell to. They would see this kid standing out in the parking lot. I would tell people as they were going into the video store that I had a TV or a VCR, that it was in working condition, that I just needed to get some money together for baseball raffles and things like that so that I could purchase my baseball outfit. These people obviously would feel sorry for me. Not every one of them, most people, or the majority of them, could tell it was a scam. Because a lot of times, my dad was lit out of his mind, and he would be standing there trying to talk with me. But anyways, he would use me in manners such as that. Now, of course, he always favored it out of panhandling compared to selling that kind of shit. He wanted me to, attempt to sell the things. I mean, as I got a little bit older, man, things got really embarrassing. I would bump into people that I know and things of that nature, So, yeah, you can imagine, man, as a kid, I had a lot of problems in school. I would see my buddies from school and they'd be go to school the next day talking shit. That's probably why I ended up in BD school, behavior disorder, because I tended to get into a lot of fights. I got a lot of suspensions through grade school and middle school. Then when I hit high school, I just got permanently expelled and ended up in behavior disorder schools. All bullshit aside, man, sometimes when I look back on him, man, I hate the man for what he did. And, the way I was brought up. But all bullshit aside, he made me a good man, a strong man. I mean, the shit he did was wrong. All bullshit aside, but, I could live off the streets, you know what I mean? Man, if I was to lose my job or I didn't have a place to live, I wouldn't have to worry about how I was going to make ends meet, I know how to get out there and hustle with the best of them. It's nothing to be proud of, but, it's real life, real talk shit. That really wraps the stories up for today, though. Anyways, I'm going to start dabbling in some live comms, or at least I'm going to give a go at it. So keep your eyes open for some live commentaries. You know, in game they'll definitely be interesting because I tend to rage a lot. So yeah, things will be, you know, kind of funny. And if you haven't done so, go check out my channel, man. I got a new background thanks to the 189 it. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He put that custom background together for me. It looks pretty beast. You know, hey, thanks, man. Sorry I didn't get to thanking you earlier. Got a lot of shit on my mind and forgot as of late. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary as well as the gameplay. That's all I got for you guys today. Be sure to stay tuned. This has been Too Cold, and I'm out. Peace.